Hi everybody. Today we are going to take this pattern that we created in Adobe Illustrator. So you're going to take one of your patterns, you're going to go to File, Export, and you're just going to go to Export As. You're going to save it as a PNG, and you're going to call it Pattern. Okay, and then you're going to just export this. All right, and then you're going to do this, and I'm going to click OK. Now you're going to go to this vase is something that will be in Google Classroom for you. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to File, Open. You're going to find out where you have that vase, and you're going to click Open. So once I have the vase, okay, I'm now going to take my tool right here is my Option Selection tool. And if you hear, there's a rectangle mode and a lasso mode. Now bear with me because I don't have a mouse. I just have my pad here to do this on. So we're just gonna go around. You can probably get a lot closer than me because I'm just using my laptop and I don't have a mouse with me right now. Okay, so we're gonna take that. It's gonna select the vase, and then while we have it selected, we're going to press Command J on your keyboard, and it now made a copy of the vase, but it doesn't have the background. We're going to call this layer vase, the one that we just made a copy. That's the copy. And the original one that has the background is going to be background. And I'm going to show you what I mean. So if I take the one we just created away, you see that there's the background. And if I now put that on and I take away the background layer, you can see this is the one that we just copied, okay? So I just wanted to show you the difference so that you could see. So now that we have these two, we're now going to go and we're going to go to File. And now we're going to go Place Embedded. And we're going to find what you called your pattern. I called mine my pattern.png, and I'm going to place it in. Once that's in, I'm just going to make it a little bit larger by holding Shift, just so that I know it can fit over the vase. All right, and I'm not going to worry about placement or anything else. While I'm on this layer, I'm going to click it or right click, and I'm going to go to Create Clipping Mask. So now that we have this, we now see that here we are, and now we created this clipping mask where our pattern is on the vase. Now we're going to go to right here, and we're going to go for the blending mode for this layer. We're going to put it on multiply. Okay. Once we do that, I'm going to just go over select, my pattern layer is selected. I'm just going to I just went to my move tool. My move tool is now on top of my artboard, and I'm going to press Control T. Once I do this, you're going to go up here on your menu bar, and you're going to see this right here, and you're going to click it. This is for warping, okay? We're going to go to warp, and we're going to go to arc. Once we do that, we're going to see how we want the arc to look. So once we do that, if I move this, I'm just going to show you for now. So this is how it would look if I did it like this, right? But now if I take my mouse and I pull down and up, down and out, basically. Sorry, down and out. All right. And I'm just going to pull it up a little bit more. I did a little bit too much. And you're going to adjust this yourself to see how you want it to look with your pattern, so that it looks something. And you can move it around so get the pattern like to have a good flow on the vase. Okay, so maybe you might want to like do something like that. I like. All right, and I could even bring it up if I want. I'm going to bring it down. I kind of like it like this. All right, and even like this maybe. So you're going to play with how you want it to look. All right, and I'm going to do this kind of just like it's centered for right now. All right, and I'm going to bring this up a little bit because I want it all covered, and make sure that it's all here and I could see the pattern. Okay, so once I do this, where it says my pattern, and that's my layer with my pattern, I'm just gonna click the check or hit return on your keyboard so that now the warping's okay. And now you're gonna go to your pattern layer and you're gonna double click so that your layer style can come up. All right, and we're not going to do too much here. We're just going to do a little bit. So right down here, it says blend if gray, current layer, and then underlying layer. So while we're on this strip, this gradient strip, I want you to put your mouse on there, your pointer, okay? And while you're doing that, I want you to click your mouse and press Option. We're now going to get another little slider, and you're going to be able to see how it's going to adjust. And I just lost it, so give me 1 second. I went too far. All right, so we're just going to click again, and I got it back. All right, so I'm just going to adjust this a little bit. I'm going to go down to the underlying layer. And if you see, I'm moving it. I really don't like how it looks when I do that. So I'm just going to put my my pointer on there, my mouse, and I'm going to hold Option, and I'm going to click my mouse. And now what I can do is I can play with how much light and how much of a reflection I want on there, and how much do I want to come through from the underlying layer, right? So I don't want a lot. I just want a little bit, just to give it something, a little something. And maybe just like that. Okay. And if you look at the current layer, okay, if you go this way, we can bring maybe this over a tiny bit if you want to. See, if you go too far, what happens? So we might just want to bring that over a tiny bit. And if you want to, again, you can always click and press Option so that you can split that. All right. And then just add a little bit. It's really to how the effect you want. But this is also on multiply. Okay. We could put it on normal. That would be normal. It doesn't look right. So we put it on multiply. We make sure it stays on multiply. Everything else stays the same. And there you go. You have your pattern now added to an object. So what I would like you to do is I would like you to try to add your pattern, one of your patterns, to this vase, and then try adding it to something else of your choice.